Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I have a balance exercise class for you today. For this class, you'll need a comfortable pair of shoes, a cushion big enough for you to step on, a light weight, or if you don't have a weight, you can also use a can or an item that has some weight to it and is easy to hold. You'll also need a stable surface. This can be a chair, a countertop, a dining room table, something sturdy to hold on to in case you lose your balance. You'll also need a continuous stable surface for a few exercises. This can be a wall, a kitchen counter, or a sturdy couch for the exercises that require us to move from one spot. Some safety precautions you might want to take is to have a chair or bed behind you in case you lose your balance or want to take a seated rest break, or have somebody beside you to supervise or assist you. Choose your level of difficulty. If you're just starting out, have two hands on a stable surface. If you're feeling a little bit more confident, you can have one hand on a stable surface. If you have done this before and are finding it easy, hover your hand over the stable surface. If you want a challenge, have no hands on a stable surface. The less support you have, the harder the exercise. Adjust as needed when you're performing these exercises, but be safe. Let's get started. For the first 3 exercises, you'll need to be beside a continuous stable surface. Walk forward holding a weight on one side and hover your hand over the stable surface as needed. Switch the weight to the other hand midway. For an extra challenge, hold the weight overhead. Walk sideways, alternating between stepping behind or in front of your leading foot. In the modified version, stand in one spot and alternate tapping your foot behind the other foot. Walk forward, placing the heel of your foot directly in front of the toes of your other foot. In the modified version, stand in one spot, place one foot directly in front of the other and hold that position for 5 counts, and then switch to the other foot. For the next few exercises, we're going to be staying in one spot. Stand near a stable surface. I'm standing beside a chair here. Have your weight nearby. with one foot in front of the other. Hold a weight in one hand and lift your arms out to your side. Now pass the weight to your other hand. In the modified version, take a small step forward. If this is too challenging, you can also bring your feet apart more. Repeat this exercise with your other foot in front. Again, for the modified version, you can take a small step forward or bring your feet apart more. Balance on one leg, lift both of your arms out to your side and alternate tapping your hand to your shoulder. In a modified version, keep your other foot in contact with the ground behind you for balance. Repeat this exercise standing on your other foot. Again, in the modified version, keep your other foot in contact with the ground for balance. Put your cushion on the ground beside your stable surface. Also have your weight nearby. Marching on the spot on the cushion, balancing on an uneven surface really challenges our proprioception and helps us when we encounter uneven surfaces outdoors. Balance on one leg on the cushion. In the modified version, keep your other foot in contact with the ground behind you for balance. repeat this exercise standing on your other foot. Again, in the modified version, keep your other foot in contact with the ground for balance. Hold the weight with both hands and have your arms out in front of you. Now lift the weight overhead and bring it back down. In a modified version, hold the weight at shoulder height, bring the weight forward in front of you, and then bring it back close to your chest. Close your eyes and balance yourself on the cushion. I would suggest hovering your hand over the chair for this exercise. Thanks for joining me. I hope you found this helpful.